In this video, we'll do a basic review of magnetism. Magnetism is one of the more difficult concepts in physics, mostly because it involves something that you really can't see. You can see interactions between magnets, but the magnetic field itself is invisible to the human eye. To detect it, you can use a compass, and you can see that as the compass is actually moved around, it points in different directions. The standard that we use is that the red part of the compass actually points in the same direction as the magnetic field. So what you could do is you can move the compass around to different spots and look and see what direction the compass points, and you can do a plot of what the magnetic field actually looks like. Because of our use of computers here, we can actually show that here right now. And you can see that the magnetic field points away from the north pole of the magnet. You can see that the red is always pointed away from the north. And at the south pole of the magnetic field always points toward. And you can see that the red part of the compass always points toward the south part. If we were to look inside the magnet, we would see exactly the opposite. Right? That inside the magnetic field points toward the north pole, and also points away from the south pole. Another way to represent the magnetic field is by showing magnetic field lines rather than the magnetic field at all these different spots. One way to do that is to just follow the direction of the magnetic field at each of those points. Remember, we said it goes away from the north pole when you're outside the magnet and goes toward the south pole. Well, if you watch the little indicators here, you can see that you might be able to draw a field line that would look something like that, and that would point in that direction. Same thing maybe on this side too, something that would look something like this. A little further away, it might look like this. And we can continue doing this process to get an idea of what the magnetic field looks like for this permanent magnet. Remember, inside, the magnetic field would actually go the other way, from south to north. And what that does is also makes it so that each of these magnetic field lines is actually complete. None of the magnetic field lines are ever open. They all close.